School as the Mid-Continent League basketball tournament gets underway today with the feather bracket games. The winner of these games move on into the first round. The boys play their first round games on Monday. The girls will play their first round games on Tuesday. Two games already under our belts here in Stockton today as the two girls games that got things started. The Ellis Lady Railers are the number 5 seed. They took on the number 12 seed Russell and won that ball game 51-29. In the grade school gym, the number 7 seed TMP defeated the number 10 seed Hill City 49-15. So that means we know two of the games on Tuesday. The game that will feature here on 92.5 KQMA, the Smith Center Lady Red will take on the TMP Lady Monarchs. That's scheduled as of right now 6 o'clock on Tuesday. The Ellis Lady Railers with the win move on. They will take on Trigo on Tuesday. The other girls matchups here today, Oakley versus Stockton and Norton versus Plainville. Here on the boys' side, we get underway with our featured matchup today, the Smith Center Redmen. After that heartbreaker last night, they were so close to knocking off Republic County, but came up just short with a 52-47 loss. They now take on the Hoxie Indians, and the winner will move on and take on TMP on Monday. As the winner of this one again goes to Al Billinger Fieldhouse to take on the Monarchs. As the Redmen come in 1-8 on the year. They're in the middle of a 3-game losing streak. They're averaging 41.8 points per game, giving up 50.1 points per game. And again, coming off a loss last night over to Republic County 52-47. For the Hoxie Indians, they are now 5-3 on the season as they had a 64-33 win over Decatur Community last night. That ended their 2-game losing streak. The other games going on here in the tournament today for the boys. Plainville against Oakley, Trigo against Stockton. That game going on, or will be the last game of the evening. And the game going on right now in the grade school is Russell versus Ellis boys. So we are getting set here for our featured matchup. Again, the number 6 seed Hoxie Indians get set to take on the number 11 seed Smith Center Redmen here in Stockton High School. The winner moves on to take on TMP. Monday night, though, we will be in Phillipsburg where the Panthers will take on the winner of Trigo versus Stockton. That game again coming up later on this evening. Again, Tuesday, we will be in Smith Center with the Lady Red as they will be taking on the TMP Lady Monarchs. As we are getting set for this matchup, as getting set here for the starting lineups. So we had the national anthem sang before the first girls game, so probably won't have that here before this one, but we take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Hoxie Indians. They will start number 1, a 5'9" senior, Brady Jones. They'll start number 2, a 6' junior, Kane Hepp, along with number 5, a 5'5" sophomore, Braxton Monk. Number 11, a 6'4" senior, Miles Ballman, and number 21, a 6'1" senior, Dominic Jones. For the Redmen, it will be number 3, a 5'11" senior, Tarek Kelch. Also in the starting lineup will be number 10, a 5'11" junior, Wyatt Overmiller. Number 23, a 5'11" junior, Benji Carr. Number 24, a 6'2" senior, Jake Sass. And number 34, a 6'4" junior, Tegan McKenzie. As the Redmen are head coached by Alex Hobelman. Again, 1-8 on the season. They are averaging 41.8 points per game, giving up 50.1 points per game. The Hoxie Indians, head coached by Jared Dow, they're averaging 45.6 points per game, giving up 47.7 points per game, and again 5-3 on the season. And we are getting set. Again, just joining us this afternoon, we saw two girls games finish up already, where the Ellis Lady Railers defeated the Russell Lady Broncos 51-29, and the TMP Lady Monarchs defeated the Hill City Lady Ringnecks 49-15. Our game now, the first one here in the high school for the boys. Here between Smith Center and Hoxie. Over at the grade school right now is Russell versus Ellis. Later on this evening for the girls, the next games up will be Oakley versus Stockton in the grade school gym and Norton versus Plainville here in the high school gym. For the boys, the final games of the night will be Plainville versus Oakley in the grade school gym, and it will be Trigo versus Stockton here in the high school gym. As we are getting set, it looks like the Indians in their home white jerseys, red numerals, black trim, Indians across the front. For the Redmen, They are in those road reds with the white numerals, a green trim, and Smith Center across the front. The Redmen will go right to left on your radio dial to start the ball game as it's McKenzie versus Ballman in the center circle. Teagan wins the tip, and the Redmen have the basketball first. Benji has it on the dribble, hands it off to Overmiller. Overmiller on the dribble, hands it off to Kelch left wing. Kelch dribbles out front, wraparound pass stolen away by the Indians. And now it's stolen back by the Redmen. And ball's up for grabs, stolen back by the Indians. As Jones and Kane Epp both have steals along with Benji Carr now, so 3 turnovers already here in the ball game as the Indians have the basketball. That's Jones for 3, Dominic Jones for 3, no good. Offensive rebound for the Indians, that's Kane Epp. Then the Redmen come away with the basketball. So Miller has it to Carr, looking for the first points of the ball game. Carr to Kelch right wing. Inside for McKenzie. McKenzie looking. Goes to work against Kane Epp at the right block. Kicks out Kelch right wing. 3's on its way. No good. Fight for the rebound is on, and a foul going to be on Teagan McKenzie. Going to be Teagan's first personal foul. First Redmen team foul. 6:57 left to go in the first quarter. 0-0. Cusack still on the scoreboard. Dominic Jones swings it down to Ballman. Back to Jones. Jones out front to Brady Jones. They swing it around. Back around to Dominic Jones. Down to the right corner to Ballman. Ballman going to drive baseline. No good on the shot. Rebound put back by Kane Epp is good. Kane Epp gets the first points of the ball game. And the Hoxie Indians lead 2-0. 6.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. McKenzie with it on the right baseline. Now to Carr right wing. Out front to Kelch around to Overmiller left wing. Overmiller on the dribble. Kicks it around to Kelch. He lost the handle on it. Goes out of bounds. Third turnover for the Redmen. 6:20 left to go in the first quarter. 2-0. The Hoxie Indians lead the Smith Center Redmen. Winner moves on to Monday night. They take on a TMP at Al Billinger Fieldhouse. Hoxie with the basketball and a 2-point lead. Brady Jones a deep 3, rolls out, no good. Rebounded by Teagan McKenzie. Overmiller with it to Kelch left side. Down to the left corner to McKenzie. Teagan skip past to Benji Carr right side. Benji up to the right wing. Now to Overmiller left wing. And he's going to be fouled. This will be the first team foul on the Hoxie Indians and the first on Dominic Jones. 5:50 left to go in the first quarter. Hoxie leads 2-0. Smith Center with the basketball after the foul on Jones. Overmiller to inbound. Does so to McKenzie at the free throw line. Puts it up, and it's good. Teagan gets the Redmen on the board. An assist by Overmiller. And the Redmen now tie things up at 2-all. 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. Ballman on the dribble out front to Brady Jones. He looks to take it inside, and a travel going to be called. That's the third turnover. Both teams 3 turnovers already here early in this one. 5:36 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 2 here in Stockton High School. Mid-Continent League Feather Bracket game, 6 versus 11. Overmiller has it right wing, and he's going to get called for a travel. 4th turnover for the Redmen. 5:27 left to go in the first quarter. 2-2 is our score. The 6th seed Hoxie Indians, the 11th seed Smith Center Redmen. Brady Jones to Dominic Jones left wing. Jones swings it around now to Monk. Down for Kane Epp. Out of bounds it goes. That's the 4th turnover for the Hoxie Indians. 5:16 left to go in the first quarter. 2-2 is our score. Smith Center with the basketball. Overmiller has it just across the timeline now between the circles. Left wing to Carr, down to the left corner to McKenzie. Inside for Sass. Jake goes to work, left block, and he's going to head to the free throw line. 2nd team foul on the Hoxie Indians. Foul is on Kane Epp, his first personal foul. Jake at the free throw line. First one rolls out, no good. Sass will get set for the second one, trying to give the Redmen a 1-point lead. On its way, good on the second one. Jake has his first point of the ball game. And the Redmen have their first lead, 3-2, 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Brady Jones to Monk at the right side, down to Jones right corner. He'll fire up another 3. This time it's good. First made 3 of the ball game goes to the Hoxie Indians. 5-3. Hoxie leads by 2. McKenzie out front to Overmiller. Bounce pass inside for McKenzie. Right block up and good. What a great look by Wyatt to find Tegan cutting towards the basket. 5-5. The Redmen tie things back up. Monk has it right side for the Indians. Under 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Brady Jones to Monk around to Dominic Jones inside for Ballman. Left block blocked by McKenzie. Tegan comes away with the block and the rebound. 5-5. The Smith Center Redmen and Hoxie Indians tied here in this Mid-Continent League Feather Bracket game. 4:08 left to go in the first quarter. Kelch skies for that one. On the dribble now to Overmiller right side. Wyatt finds an opening, drives inside, wraparound pass for Carr, out front to Kelch. Tipped by Monk. Kelch tracks it back down before it goes backcourt. Out to Overmiller, deep 3 for Wyatt. Just short, no good. Rebound fought forward, picked up by Brady Jones. Dominic Jones down to Monk in the left corner. Monk drives into the paint, kicks out. Brady Jones, right wing, 3's on its way. Good again. Brady Jones with his second 3. And the Indians now lead 8-5, and they're going to say Tarek was out of bounds. 5th Redmen turnover as Mason Enix and Davion Orr both come into the ball game for the Redmen. Benji Carr and Tarek Kelch both take a seat. Noah Dow into the ball game for the Indians. Also in is Braden Sheets. Both 5'5" sophomores for the Indians. Dominic Jones took a seat along with Braxton Monk. Indians basketball in a 3-point lead, 8-5, 3:20 left to go in the first quarter. Hoxie leading Smith Center. Brady Jones right wing with it. He's on the dribble, kicks it around to Dow left wing. They look inside, tipped out by Sass. The Indians were getting possession of it though. Dow has it right wing. Dow looking, working against Davion Orr down to the left corner as the Indians working the ball around as Ballman puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Davion Orr. Orr brings it up for the Redmen, right to left on your radio dial. 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Enix down to the left corner to McKenzie, inside for Sass. Ball tipped around, stolen away by Dow. Dow hands it off to Epp, back to Dow between the circles. 2:35 and counting left to go in the first quarter. 8-5 is our score. The Hoxie Indians lead the Smith Center Redmen. Brady Jones has it left wing, spots up for 3 in the corner, left it short, no good. Rebounded by Davion Orr, and then a foul going to be called. Foul is on Kane Epp. That's his second personal foul. 3rd Indians team foul. Excuse me, they called that one on Sheets. Just took a second to update it on the scoreboard. Davion Orr has it. He's going to get called for a travel. That's the 7th Redmen turnover already here in the first quarter. 2:12 left to go in the first. Hoxie leads by 3, 8-5. Brady Jones brings it left to right on your radio dial for the Hoxie Indians. Ahead to Sheets. Back to Dow around to Ballman in the right corner. Skip pass to Jones, left wing. Brady drives in, kicks it out to Dow, and he's going to get called for a travel. That's the 5th Indians turnover. As Ryan Shaw comes into the ballgame. He's a 5'10 senior. Kane Epp going to take a seat. 2 minutes exactly left to go in the first quarter. 8-5 is our score. The Hoxie Indians lead the Smith Center Redmen here in Stockton High School, the Mid-Continent League Feather Bracket game. Winner moves on to take on the 3 seed as Dow read that one perfect 3, comes away with a steal. 8th Redmen turnover in the minute 45 left to go in the first quarter. Hoxie leads by 3, 8-5. Sheets to Ballman in the right corner, crosses over, now drives baseline, left it short, but he's fouled. Second team foul on the Redmen. See who they call this one on. Fouls on Mason Enix, his first personal foul. It sends Miles Ballman to the free throw line, looking for his first points of the ball game. Benji Carr and Tarek Kelch both head back to the scorer's table. Ballman's first is no good. Wyatt Overmiller takes a seat. Jake Sass takes a seat. Minute 38 left to go in the first quarter. 3-point ball game. Hoxie leads Smith Center 8-5 here in the Feather Bracket game of the Mid-Continent League Tournament. Ballman hits the second one, his first point of the ball game. 9-5. Hoxie now leads by 4. The 6th seed Indians, the 11th seed Smith Center Redmen. Benji Carr has it in the center circle, out front, top of the key to Couch, underneath for McKenzie, left baseline. Skip past the Carr, left corner three, no good. The rebound put back by McKenzie's good. Tegan's got 6 points. And the Redmen now trail by 2, 9-7. Brady Jones to Miles Ballman, left corner three, and it's good. Orr has it down to the left corner to McKenzie. Skip past the Couch, right wing. Herrick tracks it down, looking. Has it to Orr, right corner. Now back to Couch. Herrick dribbles out front between the circles. Picked up out there by Sheets. Carr down to the left corner to McKenzie. Tegan looking, finds Orr, top of the key, three on its way, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Noah Dow. And the Indians have it with a 5-point lead, 12-7. 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Ballman drives inside, shot no good. Fight for the rebound is on, and they're going to say last touch by the Redmen. .23 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 5-point ball game as Brady Jones buries another three. He's got 9 points. And the Indians now 4 of 7 from beyond the arc, and they lead 15-7. 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kelch has it right wing. He'll fire up a three. Good! Terry gets his first points of the ball game. The Redmen answer and cut the lead back down to 5. It's 15-10 as we head to the second quarter. You're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 is the Redmen YouTube channel. I'd like to thank Next Tech for all the things you do for us. I'm using my phone today because my hotspot wouldn't work for some reason. So, see what we got here. If you'd like to help us out, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barter Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. We'll put your money to good use. Might have to buy a new tripod because I have to keep taping this one up, unfortunately. So, looks like everybody got their snacks and stuff like that. They do have beer rocks here. Mike Hughes here still just love their beer rocks. Always talked about him, so.
Have out there, Wyatt Miller, Benji Carr, Tegan McKenzie, Jake Sass, and Tarek Kelch. The Indians counter with Miles Ballman, K-Net, Dominic Jones, Brady Jones, and Braxton Monk. So the starters back out there for both teams. Over Miller has it to Kelch as the Redmen start the second quarter with the basketball. Sass in the right corner, looking, gets it inside for McKenzie, and Ballman going to get called for a foul. His first personal foul, 4th Indians team foul. 7:50 left to go in the first half. Hoxie's leading by 5, 15-10 over the Smith Center Redmen. And this is the Mid-Continent League Tournament Feather Bracket games. The winners move on to the first round Monday for the boys, Tuesday for the girls. As Benji Carr tracks down the basketball near half court. They look inside for Sass. He tips it right back in the hands of Kelch. Back into the hands of Carr. Now to Kelch left wing. Down the left corner to Sass. Jake working against Dominic Jones. Finds Tegan McKenzie inside. Inside for Sass. Power dribble. Shot is up. Left it short. Rebounded by Brady Jones. 15-10. Hoxie leads by 5. Ballman left wing, top of the key. Jones again for 3. This time no good. Rebound tracked down by Tegan McKenzie. His 4th rebound. And then a foul going to be called on the Indians. This will be their 5th team foul. 7:21 left to go. That is on to Kane. That's his 2nd personal foul. Redmen trying to cut down the 5-point Indian lead, 15-10. Hoxie leads Smith Center here in the first half. 7:13 left to go. Carr underneath the basket, throws it up, off the back of the iron, almost got it to fall. Kane comes up with his 3rd rebound. Monk down to the right corner to Dominic Jones. Back to Monk, around to Ballman, down to the left wing to Brady Jones. Brady on the dribble, back to Ballman between the circles. Ballman on the dribble. 2-3 zone by the Redmen. The Indians trying to find the opening as the Ballman takes it inside. Blocked by McKenzie, rebounded by Ballman, tipped out of bounds by the Redmen. Tegan already with 2 blocks. K-Nep going to take a seat. Ryan Shaw into the ball game. 6:46 left to go in the first half. Hoxie leading Smith Center 15-10. Monk to Brady Jones again for three. Left that one short. Rebounded by McKenzie. Teagan's 5th rebound already. So Redmen have it. Skip past the couch. Through his hand. Stolen away by Dominic Jones. Jones ahead to Brady Jones, and he lost it out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers. Redmen bring it back right to left on your radio dial. 6:24 left to go in the first half. And Hoxie's up 15-10. Overmiller in the center circle, working. Top of the key, now to the right side to Carr. Gets the screen from Sass. Skip past Overmiller left wing. Wyatt, one dribble down to the left corner to Couch. He'll spot up for three over Dominic Jones. Good! Had a hand in his face, and it didn't matter. Tarek buries it from the left wing, and the Redmen trail by 2, 15-13, under 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Brady Jones on the dribble, picks it up now to Dominic Jones, left wing, inside for Ballman, and a foul going to be called on the Redmen. This is the 3rd Redmen team foul and the 2nd on Teagan McKenzie. 5:51 left to go in the first half. Mason Enix getting set to come back into the ball game for the Redmen. Ballman back at the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 so far in the ball game. First one's on its way, off to the left, no good. Teagan takes a seat with those 2 fouls, as he's got 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks already. Ballman's second one good, so just like he did last time, missed the first, hit the second. Now 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Overmiller has it out front. Put that point up on the wrong side as Ballman comes away with a steal, and then a foul going to be called. Now they fix it. It's 16-13. Jake picks up his first personal foul, 4th Redmen team foul. 16-13, Hoxie leading by 3 after the Miles Ballman free throw. Again, foul on Jake Sass, his first of the ball game. Indian basketball, Brady Jones swings around to Monk, left wing. Down to the left corner, Dominic Jones inside for Ballman as they're going to try to get him inside with Teagan on the bench. And now he hits the basket. He's got 7 points. And the Indians go back up by 5, 18-13. They're going to try to take advantage of that underneath with the mismatch with Ballman against anybody underneath that isn't Teagan McKenzie. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Redmen. 11 turnovers already for the Redmen in this ball game, with 5:10 left to go in the first half. Down by 5 is Smith Center as the number 6 seed Hoxie Indians lead the number 11 seed Smith Center Redmen by that 5-point margin. Dominic Jones will inbound for the Indians. Does so to Brady Jones. Brady brings it up the court. Swings it to Monk right side. Down to the right corner, tipped out by Benji Carr. It will remain Indians basketball. 5 minutes left to go here in this first half. As Sheets and Dow come in, Monk and Dominic Jones both take a seat. Sheets will inbound the basketball. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. 5-point Indian lead. Hoxie leads Smith Center 18-13. Brady Jones gets the inbounds pass down to the right corner to Sheets, back to Jones, quickly around to Dow to Ballman. He's going to look to drive baseline against Enix, and he's going to get called for the charge. His second personal foul, 6th Indians team foul. Nice defensive effort that time by Mason Enix, again drawing that foul. 18-13, Hoxie leads by 5. As Davion Orr has it inside for Enix. Mason goes to work inside, and he gets the 2 points. Mason gets his first points of the ball game. The Redmen cut the lead back down to 3. 18-15, 4:33 left to go here in the first half. Jones down to the right corner to Sheets. Back to Jones. Around to Dow, left wing. Thought about the 3. Orr closed out and forced to travel. Into the ball game is Andre Vaughn. He's a 6'1 junior for the Indians. Ballman going to take a seat with those 2 fouls. 4:24 left to go in the first half. Hoxie leads by 3, 18-15. Officials timeout as Mason needs to get a shoe tied. Now we're ready to go. Redmen basketball down by 3, 18-15, 4:20 left to go in the first half. Overmiller has it down to the left wing, gets the screen from Sass, gives it back inside for Sass. Jake underneath the basket, up under, no good, left it short. Fight for the rebound is on, and Dow comes away with it. Dow ahead to Brady Jones down to the right wing. He picks up his dribble there, swings around to Dow left side, back to Jones right wing. Deep three for Brady Jones, no good this time. Rebound fought for, and they're going to say it was out of bounds. Wyatt Overmiller touches it last. Indian basketball. Dow inbounds to Vaughn, now to Brady Jones. Under 4 minutes left to play in the half. Hoxie leads by 3, 18-15. Dow with it, around to Jones, right wing. Brady drives inside, runner, good. He now has 11 points. And the Hoxie Indians lead again by 5, 20-15 as Jake Sass takes it inside. Count the basket. Jake's going to the line for an and one. He now has 3 points. This is 17th foul on the Indians. Foul is on Ryan Shaw, his first personal foul. Benji Card takes a seat. Tarek Kelch back into the ball game. And one attempt for Sass is good. Jake now has 4 points. So Redmen cut the lead back down to 3, 20-17. Kane Hepp back into the ball game. Also Braxton Monk back in as Shaw takes a seat, and Andre Vaughn going to take a seat. Brady Jones looks to the sideline, gets the call, calls out the offense as he crosses over the timeline with 3:25 left to go in the first half. Hoxie up by 2, 20-18. Sheets out front to Epp, around to Brady Jones left side. Dribbles down to the left wing, out front to Monk. Swings it around to Dow. He'll spot up for a right wing three. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Sass goes up, gets the rebound, and a foul. As Jake will head to the free throw line, shoot 1 and 1. So that's the 8th the Hoxie team foul. See who they called that foul on. It looks like it's going to be on Sheets, his second personal foul. So Jake heads to the free throw line, shoot 1 and 1. First end's on its way, off the back of the iron, no good, and Mason can't quite save it from going out of bounds. So Indian basketball with a 2-point lead, 20-18, 3:05 left to go in this first half. Brady Jones with the basketball for the Indians. Thought about the three, instead gives it to Monk in the right corner. Skip past to Dow left wing. Dow out front to Jones, back down to Sheets in the right corner to Jones. Swings it quickly to Dow left wing. Dow bounce pass down to Sheets in the left corner. Looking inside for Epp, can't quite get it to him. They give it to Dow, back to Jones. Brady on the dribble, down to the right corner, goes the basketball to Sheets, or that is, Monk. Back to Dow, now to Jones. Jones again drives inside, runner over Sass, no good. Rebounded by Mason Enix. Then a turnover by the Redmen. Jones's three, no good. Rebound fought for. Kane Epp comes away with it. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be Indians basketball as Miles Ballman comes back in. Kane Epp going to take his seat. 2:22 left to go in the first half. The Indians lead the Redmen 20-18. Sheets will inbound the basketball for the Indians. Does so to Dow. They swing it quickly to Brady Jones, down to the left corner to Monk. Monk back to Jones, around to Dow, back to Jones, left side. Jones on the dribble, top of the key, skip past the Sheets. He'll drive right baseline, meets Jake Sass, and a charge going to be called as Jake Sass drew the charge. 19th foul on the Indians. Foul's on Braden Sheets, his third personal foul. 2:11 left to go in the first half. The Hoxie Indians lead by 2, 20-18. Overmiller brings it up the court, right to left on your radio dial for the Redmen. He's in the center circle, working against Monk. Finds Davion Hoare, top of the key. Back to Overmiller, right side. Back to Orr, left side. Down to the left corner to Enix. Mason lost the handle on it, stolen away by Dow. Tipped out by Enix, and last touch by the Redmen. Dow with 3 steals already in the ball game. And it's turnover number 13 for the Redmen. Minute 51 left to go in the first half. Hoxie leading by 2, 20-18. Monk fires up a 3. It rolls out no good. Rebounded again by Sass. Hoxie's already attempted 13 threes in this ball game. Sass has it. Left baseline inside for Enix. Up and good. Nice look there for Sass to find Enix cutting towards the basket. The Redmen tie it back up at 20 apiece. Dow with it in the right corner. Skip past to Jones left side. Back around to Monk right side. Inside for Ballman. Ballman spin move in the paint. Leaves underneath for Dominic Jones. And Jake Sass going to get called for a foul. That'll be Jake's second personal foul. 5th Redmen team foul. So Dominic Jones heads to the free throw line for the Indians. On its way. No good on the first one. Jones getting set for the second one now. Trying to give the Indians back a 1-point lead. And the second one no good. Rebounded by a wide Overmiller. Couch puts up the 3, right wing no good, and Weltmer comes away with the rebound as Caden comes into the ball game. Now a loose ball. Jump ball called, Redmen basketball. Redmen will inbound underneath their own basket. Overmiller finds Orr to Couch, now to Overmiller left wing. Overmiller looking, gets it inside for Weltmer. Caden goes to work inside, blocked out of bounds by Ballman. Overmiller again to inbound for the Redmen. Does so to Kelch in the right corner. 48 seconds left to go in the first half. Ball gets tipped. Kelch fighting for it. Body's hitting the floor again, and another jump ball going to be called, as this time it will be Indian basketball. So Hoxie has it with 41 seconds left, trying to regain a lead as the Redmen have tied things back up at 20. Dominic Jones in the right corner, skip past to Brady Jones, back to Dow to Dominic Jones in the right corner. Dow skip pass down to the left corner to Monk. They look inside for Ballman, can't quite get it to him. Dow has it, skip pass to Monk left corner. Monk skip pass back out front to Dow, down to the right corner to Dominic Jones, inside for Ballman. Ballman at the right block, shot is up, count the basket, he's heading line for an and one. Ballman's got 9 points. Fouls on Caden Weltmer, his first personal, 6th Redmen team foul. 17 seconds left to go in the first half. The Indians lead 22-20 as Miles Ballman back at the free throw line. And one attempt is up and good. He now has 10 points. And the Indians lead by 3, 23-20. Overmiller to Orr left side. Skip past Overmiller right wing. White, quick trigger 3. Good! Davion Orr has 3 assists. White Overmiller has his first points of the ball game. And the Redmen tie it up, and at the buzzer, Ballman's 3 was no good. And that's going to do it for the first half. We're tied at 23. We'll take a timeout and be back to wrap up the first half for you after this. You're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA.
And on XX Channel 165, this is the Redmen YouTube channel. We'll be back here shortly also with Jesse. Go Redmen.
To Stockton High School, Jesse Ray with you as we get set for the second half, tied at 23. The Hoxie Indians led 15-10 after the first quarter. The Redmen outscored the Indians in the second quarter, 13-8, and again tied things up at 23 apiece. For the Redmen, Brian Overmiller, Benji Carr, Jake Sass, T. McKenzie, and Tarek Kelch. For the Indians, it'll be Dominic Jones, Kane Epp, Brady Jones, along with Braxton Monk, and also out there is Miles Ballman. Redmen basketball to start the second half as Overmiller gets it in the backcourt. He works against Monk. Gets it across the timeline. Overmiller on the dribble, picks it up, looking to hand it off, does so to Carr. Carr kicks it out to McKenzie, left corner two. Good. Teagan back into the game and gets 2 points. Assist goes to Benji Carr, and the Redmen take a 25-23 lead. 7:35 left to go in the third quarter. Dominic Jones drives left baseline, leaves it inside for Kane Epp, stolen away by Tarek Kelch. 10th turnover of the ball game for the Indians. As Kelch has it on the dribble, working against Brady Jones, down to Overmiller. Overmiller going to drive inside. He'll put up the runner. It's no good. Rebound fought for, and Jake Sass going to get called for a foul. Sass picks up his third personal foul, first Redmen team foul. Sass takes a seat with those 3 fouls. Mason Enix back into the ball game. 25-23, the Redmen lead by 2 over the Hoxie Indians as Dominic Jones loses it out of bounds. 11th turnover by the Indians. 7:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Redmen leading 25-23. The 11 seed Redmen over the 6 seed Indians as Mason Enix drives inside, jump stop, off the glass and good. Mason saw Miles Ballman working on the backside as Ballman was going to come and try to swat that one away. Mason used the jump stop perfectly, put it off the glass, and the Redmen lead by 4, 27-23. Epp has it in the left corner, and now a whistle, and he's going to be stepping out of bounds. So 3 straight trips with turnovers by the Indians. The Redmen have taken advantage so far. They lead by 4, 27-23. 6:49 left to go in the third quarter. Kelch has it in the backcourt, working against Brady Jones. And a foul going to be called on Brady Jones. His first personal foul. First Indians team foul. 6:44 left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center leads by 4 over the Hoxie Indians, 27-23. Carr inbounds to Kelch after the foul by Brady Jones. Again, that was his first personal foul. Overmiller works against Monk, gets it across the timeline, lost the handle on it, tracks it back down left wing. Overmiller looking, looks inside for Carr, over his head, out of bounds. Last touch, they're going to say by the Redmen. So that's the first turnover of the second half for the Redmen, number 14 overall. 6.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center leads by 4, 27-23. Ballman gets it inside, kicks out to Dominic Jones, left wing. Out front to Brady Jones, back to Dominic, left wing. He'll spot up for 3, left it, no good. Rebound fought for, and Epp comes up with it. He'll be fouled. Second team foul on the Redmen. Fouls on Mason Enix, his second personal foul. So the big guy's starting to get in a little foul trouble for the Redmen as Jake Sass has 3. Kane Epp's free throw off to the left, off to the right, no good. Again, Jake has 3, Teagan McKenzie has 2, and Mason Enix has 2. Also, Caden Weltmer came in, he has 1. Rebounded by Benji Carr on the miss by Epp. Carr has it now to Kelch, left wing. Kelch looks inside for McKenzie, can't get it to him. Tarek takes it inside, and he's going to get called for a charge. His first personal foul, third Redmen team foul. 27-23, 6:02 left to go in the third quarter. Brady Jones brings it up the court. Tipped out by Enix, tracked down by Kane Epp, back to Jones, stolen away by Overmiller. Wyatt gets the steal ahead to Tarek, right up good. The Redmen lead 29-23. 5:44 left to go here in this third quarter. A timeout called. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165. Sorry about the camera angle. Kind of ran into a problem with it collapsing on us. I think we have it taped up now, so it should be working all right. Need to get me a new one, I guess. Some of our sponsors are Donna Dance, Duke and Kathy Ruby, Dennis and Kathy Henson, Jim and Donna Muck, Janet Sims Memorial, Connie Sink Trust, Art and Linda Beffert, Neil and Karen Herndon, Skipper Marie Overmiller, Marvin Shipley, Matt and Alicia Brown, Homestead Land and Real Estate. Sean Phelps, proprietor. John Overmiller, Burke, Kim Phelps, go Redmen.
A lead of I-6, 29-23 over the Hoxie Indians. Brady Jones has it, top of the key, down to the right wing to Dominic Jones, around to Monk. Monk drives inside, kicks out. Brady Jones, top of the key, three's on its way, no good. Off the back of the iron, rebounded by Wyatt Overmiller. The Redmen have it, down to the right wing as Overmiller gets the screen from Enix. Overmiller thought about the three momentarily, instead picks it back up, now puts it up. Off the back of the iron, no good, rebounded by Ballman. Ballman down to the right wing. Drives inside, leaves it underneath for Kane Epp. His layup is up and good. That puts the score at 29-25. 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. Overmiller has it. He gets called for a travel. Davion Orr comes in. Benji Carr going to take a seat. Noah Dow comes in. And Dominic Jones going to take a seat for the Indians. 4-point Redmen lead. 4:49 left to go in the third quarter. 29-25. Brady Jones around to Monk. Down to the left corner to Ballman. Ballman back around to Monk. Swings it out front to Brady Jones to Monk. Monk going to drive inside. Shot up over McKenzie. No good. Out of bounds. Last touch. They're going to say last touch by Davion Orr. And it will remain Indian basketball. 4:34 left to go in the third quarter. The Redmen lead the Indians 29-25. Ballman to Jones, down to the right corner to Dow, back to Jones right wing, back to Dow in the right corner. They look inside for Ballman, can't quite get it to him. Epp has it between the circles, hands it off to Jones. Brady going to reset the offense for the Indians to the left wing to Monk, back to Jones. He pump fakes, kicks around to Epp, down to the right corner to Dow. Dow one dribble, picks it back up, now to Epp. They swing it around to Jones left side to Ballman left wing. Pump fakes, gets Enix a little off balance. Now step back three off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Tarek Kelch. Redmen basketball as Kelch has it. Tries to split the defense, gets called for a travel instead. 3:57 left to go in the third quarter. The Redmen lead by 4, 29-25. Oh, it's turnover number 17 on the night for the Redmen, compared to 13 for the Indians. Monk has it down to the left corner to Jones, back to Monk left wing, inside for Epp the free throw line to Dow, right wing three's on its way. Too hard, out of bounds it goes, and it will be Redmen basketball. 3:42 left to go here in this third quarter. The Smith Center Redmen lead 29-25 over the Hoxie Indians. Kelch has it. Full court pressure put on by the Indians. Tipped out by Brady Jones. Kelch tracks it down now to Davion Orr. Orr drives inside, leaves it off for McKenzie in the left corner. Inside for Enix. Mason lost the handle on it. No, he's going to get called for a charge. That's his third personal foul, fourth Redmen team foul. .325 left to go in the third quarter. 29-25. Smith Center leads by 4 over the Hoxie Indians. Dow has it left side for the Indians. Down the left corner to Monk. Inside for Ballman. And reach going to be called in on the Redmen. This will be their 5th team foul. And see who this one's going to be on. It's going to be on Tarek Kelch's second personal foul. Enix going to take his seat as Jake Sass comes back into the ball game. Noah Dow to inbound for the Indians. Dow looking, goes in to Jones. Brady gets it now, back to Dow, down the left corner. Dominic Jones looks inside for Ballman. Ballman shot is up, straight up and down was Tegan McKenzie. He picked up his third block. Jake gets his third rebound. And the Redmen take it back left to right on your radio dial. Kelch has it in the backcourt to Orr, gets it across the timeline before that 10-second call. As Orr works against out, drives in, leaves off for McKenzie left corner. McKenzie now to Overmiller left wing. Inside for Sass. Jake puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. This will be the second team foul on the Hoxie Indians. See who they call this on. And Sass heads to the free throw line. First one's on its way. That one's no good. Called it on Dominic Jones. That's his second. Sass getting set for the second one now. Trying to put the Redmen up by 5. Can't with that one. Rebounded by Monk. As Dominic Jones drives in. Blocked again by Tegan McKenzie. His fourth. As Dominic Jones tried to go over the top. Tegan McKenzie just skied higher than he did. Got the block, and the Redmen take it back the other way as Orr drives in. Blocked by Ballman. That's his second block. He'll take it inside. Shot too hard, no good. Rebounded by Sass. Back and forth we go. 29-25. Smith Center leads by 4. 2:05 left to go in the third quarter. Overmiller has it. Tipped out by Monk. Fighting for the basketball. Overmiller comes up with it in the backcourt. Overmiller looking, passes it off. McKenzie tracks it down. Gets past Miles Ballman. And Coach Hobelman calls a timeout. He was screaming, jumping up and down, wanting a timeout to talk things over. Finally, one of the refs saw him jumping up and down for that timeout. They give him the timeout. We'll take it with him. 29-25, Smith Center leads by 4. You're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 is Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. Some more of our sponsors are Burke and Kim Phelps, James and Deborah and Barbara Sweat, Bob and Wanda Dietz, Dale and Audrey Seaman, the People's Bank in beautiful downtown Smith Center, Mitch and Tammy Holtis, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Carol and Wilma Berry, Ken and Diane Dipperschmidt, the Holtis boys, LD, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle. They'll be giving out information here after a bit for the Home on the Range fundraiser, so that's always a good time. Get your pickleball shoes on and your golfing cleats and your other fun things. I assume a fun run, I don't know. But then Mitch will bring you back some Chiefs to have a chit chat. So we'll see how it goes. Go Chiefs, go Redmen.
Take on the TMP Monarchs. Again, the Redmen leading by 4 right now, 29-25, 1:53 left to go in the third quarter. Wyatt Overmiller, Jake Sass, Davion Orr, Tarek Kelch, and Tegan McKenzie for the Redmen. As Overmiller's inbounds pass gets tipped and stolen away by Kane Epp. Jones has it, right wing, three's on its way. It's no good. Rebound to fought for. Kane Epp comes up with it and then falls to the ground for a travel. So Redmen basketball, 1:43 left to go in the third quarter. Overmiller inbounds to Kelch. Kelch ahead to Sass, tipped by Dominic Jones, again stolen away by Kane Epp. He took the brunt force of that one. Got hit by Sass coming through, so Sass gets called for the foul, his fourth personal, 6th Redmen team foul. He takes a seat. Caden Weltmer comes into the ball game. 1:39 left to go in the third quarter. 29-25. Kane Epp felt why Jake Sass is an all-state linebacker there. Sass came through, and Kane Epp took the brunt force of that hit and went to the ground. Brady Jones has it in the left corner inside for Ballman. Ballman double teamed around to Dominic Jones, kicked out by Davion Orr. It will remain Indians basketball. Dominic Jones will inbound for the Indians. 1:27 left to go in the third quarter. Looking to cut into the Redmen 4-point lead. Jones has it. Now to Brady Jones, right side. Down to the right corner, Dominic Jones. Pump fakes, drives in. Runner on the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Davion Orr, his third rebound. 29-25. The Redmen lead by 4. 1:14 left to go in the third quarter. Weltmer sets a screen for Orr. Back inside for Weltmer. Tipped out by Dominic Jones, and it will remain Redmen basketball. 1:06 left to play in the third quarter. The Redmen continue to lead by 4, 29-25. Overmiller will inbound in front of the Redmen bench. Does so to Couch in the left corner. Inside for McKenzie. Teagan tracks it down at the right block. Gets it. Lost the handle on it as Dominic Jones tips it out, and they're going to say last touch by the Redmen. Turnover 21 on the Redmen. 29-25. Smith Center leads. 56 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ballman skip past to Monk. Monk bounce past to Dominic Jones. He drives inside and throws it into the Indians bench. That's the 15th Indian turnover. 49 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Smith Center leads by 4, 29-25. Couch gets the inbounds pass. Works against Brady Jones in the backcourt. Gets a screen from Teagan McKenzie. Splits the defense. Drives down to the right wing. Picks up his dribble there. Finds Overmiller top of the key. Wyatt all the way around. Uses Weltmer as a screen. And a foul going to be called on the Indians. This will be their third team foul. Foul is on Monk. His first personal foul. 36 seconds left to play in the quarter. This is the third quarter here. This feather bracket game, and now an offensive foul on the Redmen. So, just like that, ball goes back the other way. 7th Redmen team foul. Davion Orr gets called for his first. The Indians with another chance to cut this 4-point lead down, 29-25. Redmen lead by 4. 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Brady Jones has it left side to Monk. Monk down to the left corner, Dominic Jones. Drives baseline, cut off by Weltmer, and a travel called. 19 seconds left to go now in the third quarter. Smith Center leading by 4, 29-25. Benji Carr comes back in for the Redmen. Caden Weltmer going to take a seat. Dominic Jones takes a seat for the Indians, and Noah Dow comes back in. Terry Couch will inbound for the Redmen. Looking, gets it into Overmiller. He works in the backcourt against Monk. Crosses over, takes it up the left sideline, lost the handle on it. Stolen away by Monk, and Monk drives in, layup good. Monk's first points of the ball game. Couch, 5 seconds. Cross half court, and Ballman gets it. Ballman has a chance. Half court buzzer beater, no good. So the Redmen lucky there as Ballman came away with a steal at the end. But the Redmen have a 2-point lead, 29-27. We'll take a timeout. Be back with the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA.
And the next Tech Channel 165. I've got to take a look at something.
So the Redmen have the basketball, trying to go back up by more than 2. They lead 29-27. Carr gets the inbounds pass to Orr. Davion across the timeline and gets called for a carry. 24 turnovers now for the Redmen, 29-27. Smith Center leads by 2. 7:43 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Brady Jones has it inside for Ballman. Ballman, backside pass for Epp in the right corner. Back to Jones, top of the key. Brady looking. Finds Monk left side, down to the left corner to Ballman. Ballman working against Orr, drives in, shot no good. Rebound put back by Shaw, no good. Tipped out by Benji Carr. So the ball remains with the Indians. 29-27. Smith Center leads by 2. Ballman spots up for a deep 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Shaw again with his third offensive rebound. Brady Jones for 3. Good. Shaw with 3 offensive rebounds here in the quarter. And this time the Indians come up with the points off of them. 30-29. Hoxie leads by 1. McKenzie now to Orr in the left corner. He dribbles up to the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Back down to McKenzie in the left corner. Teagan looking. He takes it on the dribble. Now goes out front to Carr. 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hoxie leads by 1, 30-29. Overmiller inside for McKenzie. Teagan, backside pass for Kelch. Kelch puts up the jumper, good. 10 points for Kirk. And the Redmen regain a 1-point lead, 31-30. Epp has it, left wing. Bounce pass out front to Jones, around to Monk, right wing. Monk looking, skip pass to Jones, left wing. Brady spots up for 3, left that one short. Rebound fought for, Monk gets called for a foul. His second personal, 4th Indian team foul. The last 3 by Brady Jones. The Indians had missed their previous 15 threes. They were 4 of 7 to start the ball game, missed 15 straight, and then Jones hit that one as Overmiller tries to split the defense and gets called for a travel. Fell to the ground, gets called for a travel as he rolled to try to throw that ball. So the ball goes right back into the hands of the Indians. 31-30. Smith Center leads by 1. 6:11 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Brady Jones brings it across the timeline for the Indians. Bounce pass inside for Ballman. Ballman goes to work. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Put back. No good. But he's headed to the free throw line. Looked like that one was going to fall in, but came up just short. 8th team foul on the Redmen. 4 offensive rebounds here in this fourth quarter for the Indians as Teagan McKenzie picks up his 3rd personal foul. Miles Ballman back at the free throw line. First one off, no good. So Ballman going to get set for the second one as Jake Sass back into the ball game. He's got to be a little careful though. He's got 4 fouls. 6:02 left to go. Ballman trying to tie things up. Does so with that one. He now has 11 points. 31 all. 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter between the 6th-seeded Hoxie Indians and the 11th-seed Smith Center Redmen. Davion Orr to wide over Miller. Back to Orr, left wing. Out to Carr, right wing. Pump fakes, drives into the free throw line, kicks it out front to Orr. Inside for Sass. Jake looking, letting the offense set up. Gives it to Benji, top of the key. Carr working against Shaw, drives inside. Shot is up, no good. Fight for the rebound is on. Jake dives for it, trying to save it in. Can't quite do so. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Indian basketball. They have a chance to regain the lead. It's tied at 31 with 5.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Brady Jones brings it up for the Indians to Kane Hepp in the left corner. Back to Jones, around to the right wing to Monk. Monk looking. Down to the right corner goes the basketball to Epp. Epp back to Monk, around to Brady Jones left side. Looking inside for Ballman, can't quite get it to him, so he comes out left wing, spots up for 3. Good. Ballman has 14 points. And the Indians take a 3-point lead, 34-31. Benji Carr on the dribble, gives it to Orr left side. Orr down to the Sass at the left elbow, kicks it out to Overmiller left wing. Overmiller on the dribble, working against Monk. Bounce pass out to Orr. Davion drives in, leaves it off for Sass. Left elbow shot, no good. Rebounded by Shaw. 34-31. Hoxie leads by 3. 4.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Ballman has it left wing. Out to Jones. Back to Ballman. Again open for 3. No good this time, though. Rebounded by Benji Carr. Overmiller lost the handle on it again. Stolen away again by Monk. 26 turnovers now for the Redmen. 34-31. Hoxie leads by 3. 4 minutes left to go. Ballman drives inside, off the back of the iron, no good. Tipped out, and it picked up by a Monk, but it was tipped out again by Ryan Shaw. The Indians drive in, and Ballman gonna touch it last, goes out of bounds. Will be a Redmen basketball as Keegan McKenzie comes back in. Ian Doan in the ball game for the first time. Tarek Kelch takes a seat, and Wyatt Overmiller going to take a seat. 3:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. 34-31. Hoxie leads by that 3-point margin over the Smith Center Redmen here in Stockton High School. Feather bracket game of the Mid-Continent League basketball tournament is Orr working against Brady Jones in the backcourt. Gets a screen from Sass across the timeline. Davion takes it to the inside, lost the handle on it, picked up by Sass, and he's going to be fouled. Ballman picks up his third personal foul, fifth Indians team foul. They'll send Jake to the free throw line yet again, trying to cut down this 3-point Indian lead. Hoxie leads 34-31, 3:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sass, first one on its way and good. Jake now has 5 points. Makes it a 2-point game. Second one's on its way, good as well. Jake with 6 points. And the Redmen cut the lead back down to 1, 34-33. 3:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Monk has it right side. Down to the right corner to Epp. Inside for Ballman. Ballman turnaround shot blocked by Orr. Now a late whistle comes in. Davion going to get called for the foul. His second personal, 9th Redmen team foul. So Ballman heads to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. Trying to give the Indians back a 3-point lead with both of them. 34-33. Hoxie leads by 1. Ballman's first one up and good. Ballman has 15 points now. Makes it 35-33. Hoxie up by 2. Ballman trying to make it a 3-point game. Does so with that one. He's got 16. Carr brings it up the court for the Redmen, down by 3, 36-33. Benji drives in, kicks it out to Doan, tipped out. Monk throws it off of Ian Doan. Doan tracks it down. And Coach Hobelman calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA.
And our next Tech Channel 165 is the Center Redmen YouTube channel. Had to tape up my tripod again because it was sinking into the sunset. Some of our sponsors are Marvin and Connie Gillen, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Ray and Karina Hairsnake, Mike and Becky Isom, Carol and Ruth Curtis, Living Trust, Buck Snow Shack, Greg and Tamara Frank, Farmers Insurance in beautiful downtown Smith Center, Mike and Diana Rice, Dave Denise Dakota, and Dominic Kattenberg. Prayers going out for Gracie Kirchhoff. Hopefully she's recovering well from the concussion. And to Nick Lynn, who had surgery yesterday, so hopefully he's going to recover real well and be back in action here in the near future. So go Redmen.
And it is Ryan Shaw for the Indians. Redmen basketball out of the timeout. Ian Doan inbounds to Davion Orr. Orr brings it up, working against Brady Jones. Picks up his dribble, inside for Sass. Sass shot is up and good. Jake's got 8 points now. Pulls the Redmen back within 1, 36-35. 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Monk looks inside, gives it around to Jones instead, right wing. Brady down to the right corner to Epp. Epp inside for Ballman at the right elbow. He's quadruple team. Kicks it out front to Brady Jones for 3, no good. Rebound put back by Shaw, no good. And rebounded by Keegan McKenzie. Ryan Shaw, 5 offensive rebounds. Could not get one of them to fall that time, though. Redmen with the basketball, a chance to take the lead as the ball's up for grabs, goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Redmen, or by the Indians, I should say. So will be Redmen basketball. 2:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ian Doan will take a seat. Benji Carr taking a seat. Tarek Kelch and Wyatt Overmiller back into the ball game. 36-35. Hoxie leads by 1. Smith Center with the basketball. Tarek Kelch to inbound. Looking, trying to get it in. Trying to find somebody. Goes into the backcourt to Sass. Jake brings it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Overmiller. Wyatt drives in. Kicks out to Kelch right wing. Carrick on the dribble working against Braxton Monk. He drives inside. Turnaround jumper, left it short, no good. Fight for the rebound is on. Carrick comes away with it, and Coach Hobelman, Johnny on the spot, gets the timeout called. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA.
And our Next Tech Channel 165 is the Center Redmen YouTube channel. Some of our sponsors are Larry and Julie Burgess, Roger and Janice Allen, Joe and Betty Betford, Dwayne and Artis Kattenberg, Larry and Annie Lambert, Pam and Big Hutch Hutchison. Unfortunately, they're not here today, so they won't get a deer on the way home. David and Susie Hudson and Jenna Bouclair. Ken and Diane Depperspet praying for Diane. Go Redmen.
The league feather bracket game. The winner moves on and takes on TMP Monday night in Al Billinger Fieldhouse. As Overmiller inbounds to McKenzie. Keegan looking. Gets it inside for Sass. Sass drives inside. Left block up. Left it short. No good. Fight for the rebound is on. Still fighting for the rebound. Knapp comes away with the loose ball. Hoxie basketball leading by 1, 36-35. Jones down to the left corner to Epp. Back to Jones left side. Jones on the dribble. Back to Epp in the left corner. Back to Jones. It's swinging around to Monk right wing. Monk looks in for Ballman. They get it to him. Or that is Shaw. His shot no good. Rebound put back by Ballman no good. Then rebounded by Tarek Kelch. Hoxie with 7 offensive rebounds here in the fourth quarter alone, helping them regain the lead, 36-35. Minute 17 left to go in the fourth quarter. Orr on the dribble, kicks it across the lane to McKenzie. He saves it into Overmiller. Inside for Sass. Jake goes to work inside, lost the handle on it, stolen away by Shaw. 1 minute left to play. Hoxie leads by 1, 36-35. Jones down to the corner to Epp. In the right corner, stolen away by Tarek Kelch. 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. 36-35. Hoxie leads by 1. Overmiller working against Monk. Monk tips it out again. He's been a hassle for Overmiller the entire game so far. And now Coach Hobelman wants a timeout. 35 seconds left to play. His team down by 1. We'll take the timeout with him as it's a full timeout. You're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA.
And our Next Tech Channel 165 is the Center Redmen YouTube channel. I'd like to thank Carson Sass for doing the camera work here and let me know when the tripod's falling apart. I think I've got an old tripod in the office or the NASA lab at Smith Center that I can probably use, but it's heavy. And I'd like to thank Jesse for helping doing that talking thing there. He does so well to keep us engaged in the games. So thank you. Together we are champions. Go Redmen. Like Jesse said, I think if we win here, we'll play on Monday night at TMP at 6 o'clock. But if we lose, I think we'll play on Thursday night at Stockton. And the TMP game will be at TMP.
35. It will be Redmen basketball out of the timeout. Kelch, McKenzie, Sass, Orr, and Overmiller for the Redmen. Jones, Shaw, Monk, Epp, and Ballman for the Indians. Jake Sass gets the inbounds pass, hands it off to Overmiller. Wyatt on the dribble, under 30 seconds left to play. Redmen need a basket to win. Monk tips it out. Overmiller keeps possession though, picks up his dribble. Now looking to pass off, gives it off to Orr. Davion drives inside, picks up his dribble, looking to pass off, finds Overmiller. Wyatt, left baseline jumper, no good, it rolls out, rebounded by Knapp. And now a foul going to be called. This will be the 10th team foul on the Redmen, so they'll send the Indians to the free throw line to shoot 2. Fouls on to Tegan McKenzie, his 4th personal. 8 seconds left to play. 36-35. Braxton Monk at the free throw line for the first time in the ball game, trying to give the Indians more than a 1-point lead. Getting set for the first one. It's up and no good. Monk getting set for the second one, and now Coach Dow wants a timeout, a full timeout to talk things over with his team. Up 36-35, 8 seconds left. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA.
And on next channel 165, Lady Red will be in Smith Center at 6 o'clock on Tuesday. So everybody come out, enjoy basketball with Lady Red. We'll be there stream and do the things we always do. But if you can, come out and root for Lady Red. And but I think the bracket is on the USD237.com website. So if you want to see the bracket and how things are matching up there, you can also look on the MCL side, I believe. So go Redmen.
At the free throw line, trying to give his Indians a 2-point lead. Davion Orr, Tegan McKenzie, Jake Sass, Wyatt Overmiller, and Carrot Kelch for the Redmen. Braxton Monk, Miles Ballman, Kane Epp, Brady Jones, and Ryan Shaw for the Indians. As Shaw, 5 offensive rebounds have helped spark the Indians their comeback to take the lead here in this fourth quarter. Monk's second one is off. No good. Rebounded by Sass. And a timeout going to be, or a foul going to be called on Miles Ballman. Foul's on Miles Ballman. That's his 4th personal foul, 6th Indians team foul. And now Coach Hobelman calls his final timeout. 4 seconds left to play. Hoxie leads 36-35. Hoxie led by 5 after the first quarter, 15-10. Smith Center then came back and tied it up at halftime as they outscored the Indians 13-8 in the second quarter. The Redmen outscored the Indians in that third quarter, 6-4 to take a 2-point lead here into the fourth quarter, 29-27. And so far, it has been the Indians in this fourth quarter. They've outscored the Redmen by a score of 9-6. Again, lead by 1, 36-35. The Indians come out with Brady Jones, Miles Ballman, Kane Epp, Ryan Shaw, and Braxton Monk. The Redmen, 4.4 seconds left. They have a chance. I'm sure Coach Dow told his team, do not foul. Don't want to send the Redmen to the free throw line. The Redmen going to try to find an open shot with 4.4 seconds left. Tara Kelch will inbound onto the Hoxie side of half court. 4.4 seconds left. The Redmen have time. Don't have to necessarily rush too terrible much with 4 seconds left. Overmiller gets the inbounds pass. Pump fakes, puts it up at the buzzer. No good, and no foul called. As there was no foul called, so Hoxie holds on to win 36-35. Back-to-back nights, the Redmen fall by less than 5 points as it came down to the wire again today. But the Redmen fall and will play in the feather bracket games the rest of the week. As we'll take a timeout, wrap up the ball game for you after this as you're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA.
Oh, so close. Yeah, just darn it. Redmen looking really good playing here, so we'll hopefully do well in the next brackets to see how we turn out there. So great job, proud of you, Redmen. And we'll be back. We'll be back up on Tuesday for Lady Red basketball. Thank you, Carson Sass, for doing the camera work. I'm Alan Donovan. See you later.